All right, man. Torture Talk OT. You know what it is, man. We back, baby. Back at it. Hey, man. So look, Drake is out here lying, him and his fans, because their album isn't doing as well as he wanted to do. So they're lying. They're just trying to get people to search the album. Don't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into this, you know I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 15,000. And yes, I am the king of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. Also, March 23rd will be the very first live on this page. I will be battle rapping J Dev. If you want to know who J Dev is, go look him up. He's pretty good. It's going to be an excellent battle. So let's get to it, man. No more talking. Thank y'all for being here with me. And POP, hold it down.
And real quick before anything, bro, let's just get this out the way because I'm tired of this narrative online that Drake is trying to run with. So apparently, academics have posted, y'all think they conspiring against the owl. Thousands of Drake fans are complaining it's hard to find his album on these platforms. And then Drake liked the post, co-signing this post right here by academics. So I search for Kendrick on Spotify and GNX pops up. Then I go ahead and search for Drake and Party Next Door, and Triple S for You doesn't pop up. Spotify on some BS. Now, the person has searched Kendrick Lamar, not like us, GNX came out just like they said. They're implying that when they look up Drake, it doesn't come out on Spotify at all. So I thought, well, let's just look up on Spotify and see if it comes out. Because the narrative online is that all the platforms where you get to listen to music, iTunes where you get to purchase music, Spotify, Apple Music, all that, right? Apparently, there's an issue with them having to put Drake out there when you look up his new album. I guess people are saying that they're unable to find it when they look up Drake. So let's just do that, right? Let's look up Some because they said what they say. They said they couldn't find Some. So the album as written is with the dollar signs, right? So Some. So let's look it up. I'm on the Spotify website, official website, should be the same on the platform, on the app. The format has a search toolbar. So we'll use the search bar and we'll look up Drake, right? Not even Drake. Let's look up the album name. It's Some with a dollar sign, right? That's the title of it. So look, Some. All right, look, it just comes out, bro. I don't know what people are saying. I don't understand when people are saying what they're saying. Look, I put
The lies are will the lies will be exposed. You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what they be doing. You have to be real careful when you're dealing with people like Drake and his fan base because they will lie for a win. I don't understand what you gotta lie for. Why do you have to lie? So you're basically saying that Spotify and UMG and who everybody else is conspiring to bury Drake music. How can you bury the biggest artist in the world? I don't understand it. If he's the biggest artist in the world, how are they burying him? Y'all saying that he's getting buried? Drake? I thought y'all already had him. I thought y'all was already following him on Spotify. Why do you need to search the album? You already following Drake anyway. I don't understand the lies that these people spew. It's like, what's the point of this? I wish I could talk to a Drake, like a super Drake fan. And I want to understand their mind state. I wish I could sit down and talk to one of them and have an interview with one of them just to see. Matter of fact, I got one. I know one. And I'm gonna see if he's gonna do it. I want to do an interview with me on my show. He has a pretty big podcast as well. And I want to see if he would do a joint podcast with me. Because I need to understand something. I really do.
Drake. Look, see? And it comes up right there. It's like albums right there. I don't know why people are saying it's hard to find this album. It just, as you all know, when you look up an artist, the best songs that they've had or the most popular songs are going to come out first. So you see headlines, you see the songs that are popular from the album that he recently dropped. You see Family Matters there as well. You see Headlines, the main one, of course. That's one of his biggest songs. And then you see right here the album. I don't understand where this is coming from. I just don't get it, bro. So this is what they're saying, right? I don't know. Maybe they're not Drake fans at all. Maybe they are not really that hip to Drake if he's not coming out in their search bar. I don't know. I can't tell you their Spotify history, but I'll tell you right now, bro. If you go to the website, it'll just show it to you right there. And this is just Spotify. There's also the conversation that's being had about Apple Music. Now, Drake had liked this about Spotify. He tried to run with this narrative, and they're running with this narrative for a safety blanket. They want to make sure that they cover all their tracks. Oh, let's make it a collaboration with album with Party Next Door. It'll be a Party Next Door thing. It won't be a Drake thing. And then not only that, let's run with the narrative online that they're blackballing the boy. So that way it could seem like I was at a disadvantage going against all odds. What in
That's exactly what I'm saying. And I believe that's the mind state of they want people to be in. They want people to be in this mind state that no matter what happens, just remember they were trying to destroy me. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? Remember they were trying to destroy me, and this is the reason why I'm where I'm at today. It's not my fault. Not my fault. They wanted me out of here. Just remember, they was trying to get rid of me. This is what I believe Drake is trying to accomplish by doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Saying that you can't find his album. Like, how academics gonna make a post like that saying that everybody's complaining? But did you do it, academics? Did you look for it? Was you the one looking? Because if you was looking and it didn't have any, if you found it, then obviously maybe it's a lie. Yeah, come on, bro. Thousands of people. Come on, bro. Did you do research on thousands of people, or you just people just telling you? Did thousands of people tell you, or was it just one person told you that it was 1,000 people or thousands of people? Like, come on, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it with the goofy shit. Y'all gotta stop, bro.
reality, that's not even true because your album is right there. No, it's not hard to find this album, y'all. It's right there. It's in front of every single album that he's had in the past. It doesn't make any sense why they would say that and it would be true. And this is like I said, you go to Apple Music and it's a lot different because now the narrative is that Apple Music is not showing the songs. Look, I'll show you here. So we're gonna go to the Apple Music website, right? We're gonna go to the Apple Music website. We're gonna put new. We're gonna put new. And let's scroll down. And what do you see? The album, bro. I don't understand why people are saying they're having a hard time finding this album, bro. I could find it with ease. I'm not even trying to find it, and I'm finding it. I don't understand.
Why do y'all have to lie? That's my biggest thing. Like, why y'all lying? You don't have to lie. Why do you have to lie? Maybe you spelled it wrong, and that's why it didn't come up. Why do y'all have to lie? It's like, yo, I never seen a fan base lie for a win. If you lie and he wins, it's because you lied. It's still not real. It's still not real. It still means that you're not real. It's not real. He lied. You lied for a win. That's there's a word for that. It's called cheating. If you're a cheater and you win, you can't really say that you really won. You have to go to the rest of you to your grave knowing that you had to cheat to win. But it's not a real win. It's like, it's not a real win. I just don't understand why Drake fans do this. I don't understand. I don't. I'm so mind blown by this. I just don't understand why they do this. Like, for real. It's crazy as hell.
How people are saying that they can't look for this album and that it's being subdued or it's being held down or being stomped on or oppressed whatever you want to call it, bro. However you want to spin it, it's not true. Drake is running with this narrative online when it's clearly not true. I already looked up two apps, and I'm even going to take it further because you could be like, well, these are just platforms. They're really oppressing him on iTunes. Well, iTunes, you have to sell the records, make money, all that, yada, 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 right? I'll even go further and show you iTunes. I'll show you iTunes because there's been another narrative going on that he's being oppressed with that, which I found hilarious because it's like, how is he being oppressed on iTunes when they have to promote this new album and everybody's listening to it, right? Am I wrong? But look, you could see here that people are on iTunes, people are searching it up, and it's unable to come out. They're saying, look, we're looking it up and we can't find it. Putting the dollar signs and nothing's coming up. All right, so let's try that, right? Let's try that right here. Let's go to iTunes right now. So I guess I don't even have to look it up. It looks like it's already being promoted on the front page. And look, they even had the album right here, first than everybody else that's dropped new music. And they have the whole album here for sale. Wow, it doesn't look like it's being blackballed to me, bro. It looks like they're actually trying to get people to buy it. So, how is he being?
I don't understand this, bro. I don't understand this. I don't know if the album is for sale, $4.99. I don't know, but it's right here, like I said, and it's right here. So it's right here on the front page of iTunes, like I said, and it's right here. All you have to do is open up iTunes and you will see the album right in front of you. It says Drake right there. Party Next Door and Drake right here. So I don't understand why y'all gotta lie. You don't have to lie. Like, I don't understand it. You don't have to lie. You could tell the truth. You don't gotta lie about it. People are gonna find this stuff out. I searched it on mine. I couldn't find it. Oh yeah, so you a Drake fan and just so happened you couldn't find it, but everybody else could. All Kendrick fans could find it, but Drake fans can't. Like, come on, man, with this goofy shit. This is crazy. Y'all gotta lie about something like this. I can't, bro. This is crazy. I don't understand it. It's like, what are we doing here?
Blackballed, bro. And I think Drake is just running with this narrative online to get people to think that he is getting blackballed because the numbers aren't really selling. He even dropped the price of the album so that way people could buy it at a cheaper price. So that way it could boost up the sales. Clearly, Drake is doing everything he can to get the sales to where he wants them to be at, while also at the same time trying to look for a scapegoat before the numbers come out. Like I said, numbers don't matter. The longevity that these songs have is what truly matters. How often are we going to listen to these songs after the momentum, after the buzz, after the first week sales, after the first week, after the announcement, the promotion, the shenanigans, the gimmicks? Like, after all of that, which song will stay at the very top? Which song will stay relevant? And nothing will tell us that but time. Only time will tell that. How often will these Drake fans listen to these songs? How often will regular casual listeners listen to these songs?
I'll be honest with you. I don't think that this album's gonna last at least 3 to 4 weeks. I think people checked out of it already. To be honest with you, I think I don't hear nobody really talk about none of these joints. But Give Me a Hug. I don't hear nobody talk about none of these songs. But Give Me a Hug. That's the only one. I'm telling y'all, in the next few weeks, all these songs is gonna drop off the charts, bro. All of them. I'm gonna tell you, maybe one or two might stay up, but all the rest of these joints is dead in the water. These joints is not good, bro. They're not good. And if they were, I would say, yeah, this is fire. They're not good. They're not good. Even Give Me a Hug is not even that good. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. And I think that that's the only one that everybody's talking about because it's him coming at Kendrick. Outside of that, yeah, I just don't. I don't see this going anywhere. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really don't.
Before they forget about them, that's clearly the real question. And it's not even just a specific target, it's just the official audience, everybody in general. But as you could see, in every single platform that I have showed you, that they're not suppressing this album. They're not suppressing this album at all. They're letting everybody view it. There's no conspiracy of this album being oppressed, stomped on, or blackballed by the industry. But it's interesting, it's interesting that Drake decided to run with this narrative. I think it benefits him. It's like when the people make a lie for you and you roll with it because it sounds good enough to believe. If the people already believe it, then it's not an issue if you run with it because there's already a group of people that follow you that are trying to run with this narrative for you. But him liking this post is a clear statement that he is agreeing with what the people are saying, with what his fans are saying, which is a lie. I don't think that this is true. I don't think this.
Exactly. We all know it's not true. Exactly. So, yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm telling y'all right now, if you got to go through these lengths for you to try to sell an album, Kendrick ain't do none of this, bro. Kendrick ain't do none of this. Kendrick dropped the album. He dropped the album, and nobody knew it was coming out. And he lapped you. He smoked you. No one knew it was coming out. He didn't do no advertisement. He didn't do nothing. He just basically dropped the album, and nobody knew. He didn't say the album's coming Friday, because I'm guaranteeing you, if he would have said the album's coming Friday, he probably would have sold more. But he didn't say anything. He didn't do anything, and he still smoked your boots. And for you to sit here and say, "Oh, they blackballing you," oh, because you suing the industry or suing UMG. Okay, if this was real, right? If this was real, if UMG really had an issue with Drake, I'm talking like really had an issue with Drake, and they really didn't, they would have just not let you release the album, bro. They could do that. They could say, well, even if people said, well, it's really not up to them because Party is signed to him. Nah. They could say, well, we don't want you on the album. You are artists. We don't want you on the album. They could have did that. But they didn't do it. So why would they, that doesn't make sense. Why would UMG allow you to make music just for them to blackball you? If they don't want to give you the money for your deal, they don't have to. They could say, you know what, we don't really need it. You know what I'm saying? We don't really need it. We already made the money off of you anyway. That's it. And I'm sure that they own a piece of your catalog from before. So I don't know, man. I just think that at this point, man, they just doing these desperate, throwing these Hail Marys, and it just ain't working, man. None of this is working, bro. You gotta make good music, Drake. You gotta make good music. You're not making no good music. You're making garbage. That's why people were out here defending this, because they can't defend anything else. They can't say, well, the album is fire. They can't say that. They have to say that they're not promoting the album. Okay, let's go with that. The album's garbage. I wouldn't promote it either. I wouldn't either. He should be happy that they're trying to hide it, because it's garbage. It's garbage. But thank y'all for joining me, man. I appreciate y'all for being here with me during the OT show. All right, man. I'll see y'all. Peace. Bye.